Paul Scholes biography. Manchester United's midfield maestro. Paul Scholes is one of the greatest midfielders in English football history. Known for his sharp vision, precise passing, and deadly long-range shots, Scholes is a true icon of Manchester United and a symbol of loyalty, hard work, and humility in the modern game. Childhood and early career. Paul Scholes was born on 16th of November 1974 in Salford, Greater Manchester, England. He grew up in Langley, an area of Middleton. From a young age, Scholes showed an extraordinary interest and talent in football. He played for the school team and local academy before finally joining Manchester United as a youth player at the age of 14. At Manchester United's academy, Scholes was part of the golden generation known as the Class of '92, along with players such as David Beckham, Ryan Giggs, Gary Neville, Phil Neville, and Nicky Butt. This generation later became the foundation of Manchester United's success under Sir Alex Ferguson. Manchester United debut and career. Paul Scholes made his professional debut for Manchester United on 21st September 1994 in a League Cup match against Port Vale, where he immediately scored 2 goals. His Premier League debut came shortly after, and he quickly showed his ability as a versatile midfielder. Scholes was known for 2 main things: his incredible passing ability and his ability to score goals from the second line. Although not known for his physical strength or speed, his intelligence on the pitch made him a very influential player. During his career with Manchester United, Scholes played in over 700 games and scored 155 goals. He helped the club win 11 Premier League titles, 3 FA Cups, and 2 UEFA Champions Leagues, 1999 and 2008. The highlights of his career were the important goals he scored in crucial matches, such as the long-range goal against Barcelona in the 2008 Champions League semi-final. Playing style. Paul Scholes is a very technical midfielder. He can play as a playmaker or a box-to-box midfielder. His vision is extraordinary. He can control the tempo of the game and create chances with precise through balls. In addition, he is also known as a long-range shooting specialist, with many spectacular goals coming from outside the penalty box. Although his offensive game is recognized, Scholes is also known for his shortcomings in defense, especially in tackling. He often received yellow and even red cards for careless tackles. However, this weakness never diminished his contribution in the eyes of fans and teammates. Zinedine Zidane once said about Scholes, "My toughest opponent, Scholes of Manchester. He is the complete midfielder." While Xavi Hernandez and Andrea Pirlo also named Scholes as their role model and idol in midfield. International career. Although highly regarded at club level, Scholes' international career with the England national team was less than stellar. He earned 66 caps and scored 14 goals for England between 1997 and 2004. A major problem for the national team was positioning. Scholes was often played out of position due to the presence of other midfielders such as Frank Lampard and Steven Gerrard. Ultimately, frustration with the team's system led to Scholes' early retirement from international football at the age of 29 after Euro 2004. Retirement and return to playing. Paul Scholes first retired from professional football in May 2011. After retiring, he had a spell as a coach at Manchester United's academy and as a television pundit. However, in January 2012, he shocked the football world by returning to play for United due to the team's midfield crisis. He returned with solid performances and helped the team win their 20th Premier League title in the 2012-13 season before retiring for a second time. Personal life. Paul Scholes is known as a very modest and private person. He married Claire Froggatt in 1999 and has 3 children. Scholes is also known to love his family very much and chooses to stay away from the media spotlight, unlike many other players of his generation. One of his children has autism, and Scholes is often involved in charities related to special needs children. Post-retirement. After retiring, Scholes was active as a football commentator and analyst, especially for BT Sport. He also became one of the owners of the Salford City Club, with his colleagues in the Class of '92. The club managed to rise in the English league system thanks to strong management and investment from the group. In February 2019, Scholes was appointed as manager of Oldham Athletic, the club he had supported since childhood. However, his tenure was very short, only 31 days, due to a mismatch of vision with the club's management. Legacy. Paul Scholes left a huge legacy in English football. He was a player revered by world legends for his technical quality and intelligence on the pitch. Scholes never sought attention, was not involved in scandals, and always put the club before personal interests. In an era when many players were chasing fame and money, Scholes was a symbol of loyalty and professionalism. He spent his entire career at one club, Manchester United, and was a perfect example for the younger generation on how to become a star in a humble way. Conclusion. Paul Scholes is not only a Manchester United legend, but also a world football legend. He is proof that true greatness does not always come from big celebrations or a glamorous lifestyle. Sometimes, greatness comes from a simple man, with red hair and a quiet personality, who lets his feet do the talking on the pitch.